Okay, here we go again. The young man here. I'm not feeling well today. Boy, it's hard to think. Okay, all right. So Mr. Jordan here. He describes what the Calvinists believe. He describes regeneration preceding faith, as they say, and then he goes on to say, well, that just doesn't make sense to him because of this and that. And so I'm asking the guy, where does the Bible say dead people believe? And here's his response. John 5:25. Truly, truly, I say to you, an hour is coming now here, when the dead will hear the voice of the Son of God, of those, and those that hear will live. Right now. So I'm asking you, Jordan, where does it say dead people will believe? If there's a verse that says that, please let me know, because this says the dead will hear. Now, go down here. Let me show you. See, Jordan, the dead people that hear are not dead anymore. The Holy Spirit enters and makes them alive. That's how they hear. Thus saith the Lord of God unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter you. Breath is the Holy Spirit. It's pneuma. It's where we get the word breath. And you shall live. Breath will enter and you shall live. You'll be alive, Jordan. And they'll hear. They'll be alive. They're here because they're made alive. The dead hear because the Holy Spirit enters and causes them to hear. They're made alive. Zoopoeo, Jordan. It's in Romans 8, like the whole thing is about that. They're flesh. They don't hear because they believed, Jordan. They're alive and they hear because the Holy Spirit entered and made them alive. They're not dead anymore, Jordan. The hearing ear and the seeing eye, Lord, made them both. That's how the dead hear. They're made alive, Jordan. And then they believe. They come to Jesus and believe because they're made alive. The dead are made alive by the Holy Spirit. It's what Romans 8 is about. Again, show me a verse, Jordan, where it says dead people are believing while they're dead. And I'll believe it. That's all you got to do. If this is what you got, it's not what you're teaching. You think you believe first by the power of your flesh while you're dead, and there's no verse that says such a thing. It says actually the opposite of that. And here it is. The Holy Spirit breath will cause breath to enter you while you're dead, and then you live. The breath enters and then you live. And I've been through Romans 8:7 so many times, I just made another video on it, Jordan. You should watch it. The Calvinists do have it right. I'm not a Calvinist, but when it's right, it's right. The Holy Spirit causes zoopoeo, make alive. Then they hear. They can't hear while they're dead, and without the Holy Spirit, they can't. Literally says so right here, and this is what Jesus is talking about. So, show me a verse where dead people are believing while they're dead, and I'll believe you. Otherwise, you ain't got nothing.